Hey guys, happy Saturday. How you doing? Let's do a tarot reading. We need it. We need it after the lunar eclipse. We need it because it's the weekend. I wanted to come back and do one for the lunar eclipse, but I think the one I did prior to that for the weekend kind of showed you the energies that were going to go into the eclipse. And I think, like I talked about I don't know if I talked about it in any other um, video. I know I've been talking about it. The eclipse, it's always good, when you have an eclipse with the sun. It's kind of like, new beginnings, things coming into fullness and things like that. But sometimes it's even introducing new things. But the moon, when you think of the moon shines at night. There's a lot of darkness and things like that. So I know around the eclipse on the 23rd, the eclipse in Libra, a lot of people I know were kind of like information was coming to light that they didn't know before. I know with some of my friends, like even in my own life, people were confessing their feelings and telling you things that you really didn't know. And it was interesting and it was weird. And I know the energies for me, it kind of like happened right before the eclipse. So I want to say it happened on like a Monday or Tuesday or kind of something like that. And I was just like, whoa, this is a little weird. And then the friend was telling me something similar. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to I need to shuffle these cards. I was working with them earlier in the weekend last night, but I'm just going to give them a good shuffle. So you'll just, listen to my intro while I shuffle. So that was what was going on with the eclipse. So I know you guys saw a lot of information coming to light, things being illuminated on the eclipse, coming out of the dark. I know you even had some endings. A lot of people, this set of Aries and Libra eclipses, because as you know, Aries is the opposite sign from Libra. So I want to say about 6 months or so ago, like in 2015, we had the Aries eclipse, and then we come around to the Libra eclipse. So from what I was reading, this was the last in that particular cycle of eclipses, and that cycle of eclipses had started in October 2013. So a lot of stuff I was reading was saying, if you go back to October of 2013, you can kind of see, whatever issues were going on at that time. It's kind of what was culminating with the eclipses in Pisces and this eclipse in Libra and coming to a close. So whatever themes that were going on in your life about 3 years ago in October of 2013. So you just kind of want to look back and maybe reflect on. I think with the lunar eclipse that happened on the 23rd, which was Wednesday, I think when you looked back, I think a lot of people were saying, it brought about change. Some things in you had already been changing. And I think if you look back to October, you would see that maybe some things were going on that were showing you signs that you were at a crossroad in your life, had to move in a different direction. Maybe you had been through some hard times. Maybe things were happening that you weren't quite, some karmic lessons, some Saturn lessons. So I think at this time, with these eclipses bringing whatever began at that time to a close, I think it brought on self-transformation and self-realization. I really do believe that. And I'm sorry, I was looking at texts from unknown numbers on my phone. I don't know you. But anyway, so, whatever was happening in 2013, wherever you were in October, whatever you were feeling, maybe, you had gone through some things, you weren't at a good place, and I think now is the ending of that. You're saying, I'm not taking anybody's crap, I'm not taking anybody's shit, I deserve to be treated better, so I think that was what was going on. And it wants a lot of self-reflection. In order to do that, you got to know what you want, what you deserve, in order to kind of like cut things out of your life that don't work and keep the things that do. So I think those were the themes that were going on with these eclipses. And Saturn is always teaching us some sort of karmic lesson. It is Father Time. So I hope everybody, even if the eclipses brought up some painful things, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You will work through it and things are going to definitely get better. Life is an ebb and flow of up and down. So I just wanted to say that. And then I think, don't forget about the Astro Chicks series. We will be coming back with another episode. I'll have a date for you on the next tarot reading I do. I'm going to try to do a tarot reading. I don't have to work this Sunday because of the Easter holiday. So I'm going to try to do a tarot reading on Sunday, and I'll have a date for you for the Astro Chicks show. I'm shooting for the second week in April. I still have like the stuff up from the last show. This set will be improved. It'll be improved. So I'm shooting for the next weekend in April. And I can't wait to get back together with the ladies, have some really interesting topics of conversation. I'll be way less nervous this time, hopefully, fingers crossed. And I'm just getting more comfortable on the camera, you know, getting a better set. And I think the topics that we chose to talk about, I don't have both topics handy right now, but I know one of the topics we're going to talk about is polygamy. On the last show, we talked about modern day women's views on marriage, and we talked about, what did we talk about? Monogamy. Those were the last show topics. So this show, we're going to talk about polygamy, and then we'll have another topic. I'm not sure. I don't recall what it's going to be. So tune into the Astro Chicks. I think in the future, I'll start angling the camera on the cards for my readings. And if you want to see me, you got to catch me in the Astro Chicks. Wink. Did I do that right? Okay, so I'm going to shuffle the cards. I'm going to do a one card reading. I know you guys like more in-depth card readings. Pretty soon, as soon as I get some things organized in my life, I'll start doing the individual sign readings. So that should make everybody happy when you get your own individual sign reading and more information for your sign. But until I can start doing that, I'm going to do the one card readings. I know you guys like the 3 card, but one card readings really do just give me like a quick picture of what may be going on with you. These don't speak to everybody. You know what speaks to you because you know if what I say is true. I mean, it's really not hard with astrology and tarot card readers. If it's true, we're talking to you. If it's not true, it doesn't mean it's false or somebody's like making stuff up. It just doesn't apply to you. You might want to change the channel. So, you know, the one card reading gives me a really good picture of just the overall theme of what's going on with your energy at the current time or to come, or something you may have just come through. So we're going to do one card readings for all the signs for this weekend. And then I'm going to do a law of attraction card. I do like the law of attraction cards because I think it gives really good, sort of like, I don't know what to say, alchemical or metaphysical. It gives really good advice. And I think if you kind of keep the theme of your law of attraction card with you throughout the day, you can apply that to whatever is going on in your tarot card or just whatever is going on in your life, because the law of attraction definitely ties into alchemy. And with the alchemy, you know, I've been studying the alchemy formulas for self-transformation, so you really can take control of your life and realize how your thoughts and emotions control what manifests in your reality. So with that, part of that alchemy and formulas for self-transformation, a part of that is kind of the law of attraction, because it's a controlled way of thinking. It is a learned way of thinking. It is a disciplined way of thinking to bring better things to you. So I'm going to lay one tarot card for each sign. We're going to do fire, air, water, earth, as always, in that order. And then I'm going to lay one law of attraction card to give you some guidance for the day. Sort of like how I used to do the soul journey cards, which are really good too. And the law of attraction cards, they have a little blurb on the back, so I'll read those out. So let's go ahead. When I start messing up with my shuffling a lot, I know like I'm ready. Spirit's saying, oh, just lay the cards. So I'm just asking what's going on in energy for all the signs after the eclipses, going into this beautiful spring weekend and just heading deeper and deeper into the spring. Shout out to all my Aries, all my wonderful, wonderful Aries. This is your birthday month. I love an Aries. The men more so than the women. I don't know. They're just super cool. And I always find Aries a really attractive sign. But as far as the men go, so shout out to the Aries. It is your birthday month. You are a cardinal sign. Cardinal signs bring in the seasons. Cardinal signs start things. They are the leaders of the zodiac. So Capricorn, they usher in winter. Aries ushers in spring. Cancer ushers in summer. And Libra ushers in the fall. Shout out to all my cardinal signs who are boss. And shout out to the Libras. Happy birthday month, Libras. So let's get some good stuff. I mean, not Libras, Aries. Happy birthday month, Aries. Shout out to all of my wonderful, wonderful Aries. So enjoy your birthdays. I know somebody who has a birthday coming up. He getting old. So let's go ahead and do this thing because I am on my camera phone. I'm at 10 minutes. Hopefully this comes out in one video. Spirit, just give me some energy. What's going on with everybody? What is going on with you guys today? I'm just cutting the deck. I don't know. We had that eclipse. So I am going to take the heaviest pile on top. Why not? Okay. So, fire. 7 of Wands. Not bad. Air, Ace of Cups. What happened from last week? Air, from the weekend. Water, Queen of Wands. What happened, water? Earth, the sun reversed. What happened, earth signs? All right, so that's what's going on with, but the sun reversed is never bad, earth signs. So, you know, it's just not a bad card. Actually, you know, none of these are bad cards. It just tells me something about the energy. So these cards are pretty shuffled. Like I said, I was working with these late last night, very late. So let's just shuffle them. I mean, I'm not going to cut these because, I mean, what's meant for you is going to come out. I'm just going to give them a quick shuffle so I can get to the reading. I'm already at 11 minutes and I'm on my phone. So let's do this. All right. Have a wonderful weekend, guys, while I'm shuffling. All right. So, fire, gratitude. Fire, you always can use a little gratitude. Air, universe, the world is yours. Water, instincts. I swear to God, in every tarot reading I've watched for myself or whatever, it keeps saying, trust your intuition. Go with your instincts. Because, you know, the water signs are all over the freaking place. In their head and in their emotions all the time. And then earth, generosity. Generosity, earth. I think that it really is a good card for the earth sign. All right, guys, let's go. So with the fire cards, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, you got the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Although it looks like a troublesome card, an arduous card, I mean, it's a bright card. It has the blues and the greens. So, you know, I don't get a negative connotation from this card ever. Maybe only slightly when you see the wands. But see, the good thing about the wands on his fire cards is those wands are coming up at him. But this person has the advantage.